Okay. There you go. I've come up. Okay, we are live on YouTube right now, so that's a good thing. It's so handy that for my phone, I can do whatever I want to make sure that everything works. I forgot that I need to charge these things. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult when we're outside. We better charge them now. We also need to buy a new. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Okay, that's okay. So we are live on Martisz. What we are going to do now is the is it live? Yeah, right? Yeah. We are going to, let me see if I can open that. You can go away. I don't need you to be open. Otherwise we will have frame drops. Don't want you to be open. I'll get the message when you sent me. I don't want you to be open. Okay. So the only problem is where did I put that thing? The storing tab. Did I put it in stream? So the goal is that yeah, these three I understand. I think I need to do it again. So I'm gonna explain everything soon. Just give me 1 second. Where did they go? Yeah. VA. Did not put you here. Probably not. Okay. Let's download you. Yeah. I put it stream. Nope. Okay. Yeah. And then I need to Canva. Canva. Okay. You're kidding me. Let's keep it like this. Yeah. Okay. So the thing is, this is something I was planning to do a long time ago, like analyzing every profession and try to figure out what the business model is. And the more I understand it, the better I get. I can communicate with people about the business model, but it also gives me an idea what people can do to get better. Because if you understand how they works, you can look for ways how they can improve. The only problem is when I want to do this, you need to do some research. And when you do some research, it costs time. And the other thing is some things you cannot show on YouTube. So I think last couple of months, Google made it like you can you can create reports, and you can let the AI do some research for you and then create a report. And this is one of the reports. I use that for a lot of things to understand how they work. A prime example is when people visit a country, why, what makes them tick? Like, why do they go to certain places? Why do they want to try the foods and stuff? So I will create a prompt, and the prompt will create a report. And I'm using the free version of Google, not going to pay for that. Even though it has value, but the thing is, if I can get it for free, why should I pay for it? So you can do 15 reports per month. 15 or 10? I think 10. I'm not going to get close to that. So I made a couple of reports, and the information that you get out of that, it's insightful because you get to see how things work, and you also start to see that sometimes the things that people are doing is not working. So what Google do is they research the websites, and based on that they give you the information. And some people will say the information is not real, or AI hallucinate and stuff. Yes, I can understand that. But despite hallucinating or whatever, you get an idea how it works. Even if it's fake or not fake, you can always test it out for yourself and see what works and what doesn't work. That's why I learned from using AI these couple of months. Yes, they make mistakes, and yes, sometimes they are wrong, and sometimes the things doesn't make sense. But at the end of the day, it's how you use the information. And if you want to see if it's correct or not, you need to verify it. And I have a list of profession that I want to do. One that comes a lot in. I want to close it, but the sun is not up. One that comes a lot is virtual assistant, and the goal is to create something like this. And business model canvas where I put how they can get customer, what they can ask for the services, and the price range and stuff. The thing is, I can let the AI create it, but it's better if I use it based on the information that the AI gave you, because you can create a business canvas, but everybody has their own way of doing it. And the reason why I like to do it with AI is because they collect information from me, and I select what information I'm going to use and what I'm not going to use. So that's the reason why I like this. So what we go here, I ask Google to create a report. Here you can see the report, 15 pages. We're gonna go through them. And I wanted to do this, but the problem is when I go on the website, you see the website and I said the information on the website. Sometimes you get access to the website. Sometimes you don't get access to the website. You have to pay for it, but create a report for you. So we're gonna read it. Based on that, we will see what we can use and what we cannot use from the report. And I will try to do every week one. It depends on the stream, how long I have. And if I don't finish it today, I will finish this tomorrow. It depends stuff. So let's start with reading out the first part. Yes, we don't need. Okay. Strategic growth for further. Yes. Yeah, and acquisition. So the acquisition is the important part here. I do want to do this. Let me see. If I exit, I can see this. Always show the toolbar. This is the one I see. Left. Thumbnail panel goes left. Oh yeah. I want to see this part. No. No, no high tools. I said no. The thing is, I want to see this, but I do not know how to do it. Edits. Oh. This is so bad, eh? Yeah. This is so bad. Because I'm used to like okay, let's look into it. Well, let me learn the annotation. Highlight. Oh yeah. Okay. This is so bad, eh? What I'm trying to do, it doesn't work. Okay, we're just going to do this. Because when you see it, it's easy. Okay. No cost. So if you're a virtual assistant, you can go on the platforms and you can get customers, but you can also go or try to get customer without going on the platforms. So that's why I put in the prompt, hey, there are certain ways you can get customer via platform, but I also want to know the other way. So this is also the important part. Yeah, so this is technically the most important. Why? Because because you need to give 20% to the platforms. That's why. Okay, except the role feature has profoundly evolved beyond that. Becomes yeah. Governance of remote change demand for a top. Yes. So the convenient option. Yes. Value proposition. Yeah, so this is the most important part. Mm-hmm. The unique pain points. Mm-hmm. And this is the part. This is what we're looking for. Yeah. So even if you don't have how can you get customers? Because most people they start out from the beginning. Yeah. So building trust. Yeah. Okay. So I can understand. Defining your valuable, your VP as a virtuous. Okay. The core benefits. Okay. Mm-hmm. So technically, this is what you're doing. You're providing administrative, creative, and what does it do? Report remotely to individual business. Yeah. These are examples. Bookkeeping, customer services, digital marketing. Yeah. Yeah. So this is where um, you need to do a lot of things in the company, but getting it is difficult. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Correct. Mm-hmm. So this part I understand. Mm-hmm. Yes. This is all the information. Give me a second. Go to the toilet. Okay, we are back. Um, I think the noodles that I had yesterday and doesn't affect on me. What's this? Okay, I thought I turned it off, but okay. Uh, yeah. So, what was I? Oh yeah, we understand what they are doing. Yeah, and we have. No, it's okay. We have some frame drops. I do not know if it's from the computer or it's from the internet. Not sure. Okay, let's see. So we understand what they are doing and why they are important. Because they are cost effective. You can find them whenever you don't need them. But you don't have fixed cost. You only pay the VA for the work that they do. So it's not like fixed costs. Like 1 month they do a lot, the other month they don't do a lot. So, but the thing is, the question is, how do you get in? Still don't know why the trace frames are dropping. I don't have anything open. Okay. Let's continue. Oh yeah. Let me clean the cache and see what's going to happen. How far are you? Because I don't have anything through Wi-Fi. Everything is with cable. So it shouldn't be a problem. I think the internet's the problem. Oh yeah. I forgot, when I go on YouTube, I need to restart the app. Otherwise, I'm not see anything. It's going to rain. Come on, man. Okay, it should be working right now. So, yeah. So, flexibility, scalability, and focus. They operate under immense pressure to... Yeah, who's there? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so most people, they don't understand this part. They need to offer, VA need to offer tailored solution to these startups. And these are the solution: flexibility, cost effective. Yeah. You need to understand. Packages. On demand, monthly subscription, hourly packages. Yeah. This is understandable. Yeah. Cost effective is the same thing as this one, right? Yeah. Affordable alternative. Okay. 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 This is, okay. This is when they talk when there's an ideal situation. So startups at the beginning they are way too busy, but the VA can do all the normal stuff, while the CEO should focus on what's really important. Okay, or the regular employees. Yeah, highly skilled. But what's highly skilled? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's also another thing. When you work in a company, you need to get training. Okay. This is for small. Oh yeah, this is for startups. And this is for medium size. Correct. Mm-hmm. So VA are more attractive for mid-sized company. Yeah. This one needs to be yellow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, that's right. Mm-hmm. This is we talk about it twice. Still stream, bro. Specialized customer support, content creation. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. You have more time. So this is for small company, mid-sized company. It's exactly the same. Large company. Okay. This is technically the same. Hmm. Yeah. Obviously. Hmm. Efficiency. I think it's you only get in if there's a downside of this. Because they talk about the benefits and all, but you only get in when people know you. Seriously, when I don't watch, there's a frame drop. I do not know why. Still cannot figure it out. Yeah, first backgrounds. Mm-hmm. This is still the same information. Okay, let's stop it. Uh, okay. Okay, so pain points for value proposition. Yeah, this is nice. So this is what we should put in the business model. Client segments. Yeah. Okay, so this is now we're gonna look at How, if you're VA, how can you get customer and you don't have a budget? So how do you get customers without a budget? Mhm. Work marketplace such Upwork. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. So you need to show expertise. Use example. Proven track record. If you're starting out, um, this is difficult to show. The last one is important, testimonials and case studies. Um, LinkedIn is starting to become a joke. So I wouldn't, this is like old news. I remember I created a video on the YouTube channel where I said I stopped using them. And I did, and then my account got hacked, so I cannot get in. Okay, so this is technically the platforms that you can use to get customer and what you should do on the platform to get customer. This part. This is one. And then we have this section. So you attract clients. Without direct promotion spam. Still have 7 pages to go. Oh, yeah. This is not relevant anymore. SEO. Because people usually ask AI and stuff. This is old. Yeah, but even if you do this, it's hard for people to find you because when people nowadays, if they have a question or whatever, they ask AI, and if they're looking for you, they will go on platform. That's what I would do. That. Huh? This is old. The relevant terms, yeah. Mm. Yeah, the problem with Google Business Profile is if you're working remote, um, it's uh, it's hard to use this. And because if you have a business mode profile, you need to have an address. If you don't have an address, you cannot use that. And most people they don't want to show their address. Okay, I do not know examples of this. Mm-hmm. Okay, so technically they say create a website, make sure the SEO is correct and stuff. And thing is, if you don't have money, you have to put your own time into it. You gotta send this. And it's easy. They were really old. Mm. Networking, warm leads, know, like, and trust. Sense on the building relationship capital. Yeah, trust is really important in this situation. I agree with it. If people recommend you or there's pre-existing connection, uh, it's lower. In-person networking, personal. Yeah. The problem is, this is a standard advice, and if you're a VA, it's going to be difficult because when you're starting out, it's going to be really difficult, especially if you don't have anything to show. That's why at first you need to start with 3 clients. When you get those 3 clients, then you can start out. But it costs a lot of time. I remember I did some things at the beginning. It costs a lot of time, and then you meet people with the same thing. They also look for customers, but what they were providing was not that good. No, this is only good if you're the only one among them. But if there are a lot of people like you, professional network. This is hope. So, um, I remember most of them, we had this type of advice, but when you do them, it didn't work for me. Okay. The phone is charged. We still have 13. I really don't understand the frame drop. Recharge. Meeting online contact. Nah. If I read this, I will consider this. I mean the platforms much better because this is super difficult. I remember a lot of people did. I was not a VA, but a lot of people tried. I remember there was a woman, man. There were a lot of people that did this, and it's sometimes it get annoying when people like, oh, I can do this for you. It's annoying sometimes. Oh, I remember I went also to these type of places. Uh, nah, because then you have a lot of lawyers, one customer, then uh, how would you say that? There's no click between you and the person because you're not the only one. It's easy to talk, but when there's another one, you can use hi. But hi, hello. That's also. This is hope. And this is hope. Okay. I remember that that promoting on social media that works, but you need to have something that's in high demand. If it's in low demand, it doesn't work because people think it's the same. You can see it here, for example, in Vietnam. There's a high demand for learning English, and people will come to you when they need a service. But if it's something else, people don't care. It's hard to provide something. So it's important to know, is it in high demand or not? That's why my stomach is better. Thank you, T. Cultivate the referral. Referrals always works. Testimonials. Yeah, the problem with testimonials is that if you go on a website, you have a lot of positive reviews, and most people try to look at the negative reviews. Let's see. The consistency suffice to. Yeah. Mm-hmm. correct. It works. Yeah. Self-promotion. Mhm. So if you do something for someone, ask for referral. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I did. Ask for referral. I never asked for referral. Mm, no. So if you work online, VA and lawyers technically not far from each other. Most time clients don't have time to do this. Yeah, you need to always thank them. Yeah, I never done this before. Because what's I don't care. I only focus on solving their problem and make sure they get the best out of it. So if someone comes to me with a problem, if it's something I'll be like, don't waste your time on it, I will be straight up. If it's something I'll be like, okay, let me try something out, and then you get most out of it. I remember there was something I wasn't sure about that, but it was so funny. Um, yeah, the guy came to me, and this is technically how it works. He's was a client came to me on Fiverr, and he said, "Hey, I have this contract with this person, and the person create things for me online." And there was something with the contract, and technically, basically, it came down to pay. I think it was 6,000. You needed to pay 6,000 based on the contract, and he was like, "No, for what? I talk about this." So he wanted to pay 1,000, and he was like, "I don't agree with this and stuff, blah blah blah." And he said, "Can you help me out?" And I wasn't sure if I could help him out or not. But I read the conversation between him and the person. And the person, you could see the person needed money. The person needed money. And she wasn't in a position like she's gonna fight. She needed money really fast. I That's my conclusion um, based on the conversation between them. Then I thought, I mean, listen, I want to try something, but I'm not sure it's going to work. And he was like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "We can try it out. Because if we try it out, you will only pay 1,000. You don't pay 6,000." So I wrote an email, and yeah, I wrote a message, and I said, "You need to send exactly this message. Do not change anything." Uh, So I wrote a message because I read a book how you need to talk on, no, when you write something, you need to write it in a way that you are there for their best interest. They are not allowed to know that I, as a lawyer, I'm helping it. So when I wrote that thing, I said something like, I don't remember exactly because like 3 to 4 years ago, I said something like, "Hey, listen, there seems to be a misunderstanding in the contract and the way how we communicate with each other. And the thing is, I'm a person that when I make a promise, I will keep my promise. And right now, because of misunderstanding, you think this is this, and I think it's this. I see you really need the money right now, and I can give you the money right now. But, hey, I want to get rid of all this problem also right now. Do is what we can do, not what we are going to do. What we can do is this. I will pay the 1,000 right now, and then we'll forget all of this. We can fight this on. It's gonna take for a long time, and you're not sure you're going to win. I'm also not sure I'm going to win, but it's gonna cost much more money than we have right now. So take it or leave it. I didn't say it exactly that, but take it or leave it. But in within 1 hour, I think it was 1 hour 20 minutes, he got a message back. I react. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna create a contract, and then I'll send it to you, and then we will take care of this. So I created a contract immediately. Uh, and then the contract said we're gonna forget about this, and then he will pay that, and then this is done. We are done. Uh, After she signed it, I told him you can translate. You can. She signed it, and he signed the contract. Told him transfer the money, forget about it. Transfer the money, and he was happy because you see it's 6,000 now, and he just needed to pay 1,000. And the miscommunication, if I remember correct, was the cost per words, cost per words, fixed amount. And there was a miscommunication between the conversation and the contract that they made. And the guy was happy. The guy was really happy about this. And yeah, so what I'm trying to say is with these type of things, I will be honest with you. Sometimes I will take a risk. And when I'm going to take a risk, I will tell you. But sometimes it's straightforward. You're not going to get anything out of it. It's waste of time, waste of money. Focus on what really matters. So that's why I focus on that thing and then move on. So if you're a client, that's how I react. As a student, when you study with me or whatever, I will always focus right now and solve that problem. Because everyone is different. And some of them are fast, some of them are really slow, some of them are irritating me, but at the end of the day, they will learn on their own pace. And if you guide them in the right direction, it's correct. It's not like controlling people or whatever, it's guiding you in the right direction. And that's why I don't focus too much testimonial, because when people they start to see, oh yeah, this really works. So that's the thing. I really don't know what the what this frame drop is. I really don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's a big frame drop here, but I do not know what's causing it. So that's the thing. So testimonial. This is a good point. Let's see. We still have 4 pages to go, and we still have 50 minutes before we need to go. Oh yeah. Oh, we have 1, 2, 3. So technically, we didn't get a lot of information that we didn't know, but I think I know how I'm going to fill in the business model. Let's see. Engaging through content and community. This is difficult, by the way, because when you get in the community, it's difficult to promote your product or services because you're not allowed to do that. Self-promotion is difficult. Yeah. Self-promotion. Yeah, so what they're saying is if you are in a community, you need to show that you are the leader about that topic. And it's difficult. But it's also not, it's also easy. Because if I look at it, there's a community where I'm in, right, providing technical support. And they're helping other people out. And based on that, they're being recommended. Yeah, this is a good way. But first you need to find the communities. So you're not going to direct sell, but you're building communities. An interesting person, he's so good at Gaia, but he's chaotic. Chaotic, but no, technically both of them are chaotic. He's chaotic, but the things that he create is mind-blowing. I'm not going to name him because I may get in trouble, but he developed a lot of things. And the way how he do it, the way how he works, nice. Most of the thing I'm using it. And the thing is, he has a lot of things everywhere, and some of these tools are really good. Seriously, really good. Some of them I use, some of them I don't use. And his partner is also the same thing. They are so clever, mind-blowing what they do. But sometimes they finish something, but they don't finish it because they'll be like, it's not profitable. Let me focus on something else. And I wish I was like that. And yeah, and in the community, if you call his name, if you talk about him, people know he knows what he's saying. He knows what he's doing. So yeah, this is correct, and because he is a leader in that most community, his company. When you talk about this company, he brings value, really value, because some companies, they solve your problem, but they don't bring really value. This company solve your problem, bring value. The only problem that he's missing is someone that explains what the things that he built does, because he solves a lot of problems for a lot of people. So yeah, he's sick, yeah. Yeah, so this is good. So if you're in a community, you solve someone's problem, provide support, and create things for people. I kind of agree with this. Providing free advice, people who don't follow advice, they follow what they see and experience. So if you show them, I'm gonna give you another example. I can write an advice but people don't listen. People don't listen. Seriously, people don't listen. People don't like to read. But if I create a video, I show them the difference between this and this, and they see it for themselves. Like I am writing right now. That's why I have this. Right? They like it, and it's easy for them to understand. Hey, I'm not going to focus on this. I'm going to do that. But if you write the whole text, they're not going to read everything. What most of the clients. Yeah. So if you are VA, focus more on the visual. If you show people, it's easy. But advice, no, people don't like to follow advice. Solution to common challenges, yes. Yeah, this I agree with this. This is the most difficult part. You need to find a community. This part I totally agree. You need to find a community and to be a leader in it. Yeah. Another person, this guy is also creating a lot of things, and he helps a lot of people. And when someone has a problem and I don't have the time to solve it, or I know he can solve it, I would tell him go to him. Yeah. 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 The problem here is if you're on Reddit, Quora, Reddit, you have weird people on it. Quora, you have people on it, but I don't know the community. LinkedIn, everybody is there. Facebook, social. I don't know what to think of these things. Because on Reddit, there's no self-promotion. And most time in the community, it depends what community you are. Quora, ask question, people answer them. But you cannot do it with videos. I need to find a way how you can link to, no, but you can create a video and put it on YouTube and then link to it. But you need to get the common question that people are having. This is right community is difficult. And see if you, most big companies, they are not in the community. They have their own community, their own forum. And if you're not in there, you will not get it. So what I'm trying to say is like big companies, they have like a private area where you have a lot of experts in it. And most time these are ex-employees or whatever from big law firms or whatever, or other companies. They are in the group, and in the group, when they post something, people will react. And this is not something that's public. That's the thing. And it's also not on LinkedIn. The LinkedIn group, it's not in LinkedIn group now. Provide value. Yeah, this is what the first one I talked about always do. Yeah. He always does this in the community. Yeah. You see, you also have a lot of groups on Messenger or WhatsApp, whatever. They promote themselves a lot. I mean, like, waste of time. Private messaging. Yeah, sometimes when you have people to send you private message, I ignore all of them. Yeah, most of them. Unless it's interesting. So if you send me a private message, I will sometimes ignore you. Sorry about that. But if it's interesting, I will react. Share valuable content. That's why they ignore me. They send me a message. Sometimes when people ask me a question, I'll be like, please don't do that. Just do this and you're done. Or that's waste of money. Don't do this. If you know me, you know that I am a direct person. If I already test it, you see me, I test a lot of things. That's why you see this here. And I test a lot of things. I waste a lot of money. But because of that, I learn. And based on the things that I learn, when someone asks a question I already experienced, I'll be like, this is my experience, waste of money. And I will be direct with them. I don't beat around the bush or whatever. No, direct. So technically, yeah. I usually don't like to send people private messaging. Unless I need something from them. Like they need to do. Yeah, I usually do this because I have a database with every information that I need. So if I need something, I can go into the database and then I have the things that I need. Blogging, no, hell no. Because this, hell no. Let's make this red. Don't do this. Yeah, yeah. Waste of time. People don't use blogging right now. People use podcasts. But if you're a VA, can you do podcasts? That's also another thing. Big fan of email. Oh, I did do that, yeah. I'm not a big fan of email marketing. Because even if you build an email, and if you see how many emails I have and I don't read it, I'm not a big fan of this. But people, they still use email to communicate with each other. I just use Messenger, everybody's in a group based on that. Okay, we have 5 minutes. I cannot believe I have this much frame drops. This is interesting. We need to leave soon. I think we also. So we have 3 more pages, then we finish it. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the conclusion. This is correct. You need to know a company before you can offer them something. Yeah, I did this once. I did. It's weird to send them a message, in my opinion. I need to figure out if it's possible on Google. Can they research a company? Nice, huh? Let's make this yellow. So you tell them, hey, I'm active in this industry. Can you give me a list of business in this industry? And talk to me about it. Yeah, let me put it on a to-do list. Can Google research and give me their unique needs and identified pain points. That would be really good, eh? Because if you have an idea, even though it's a hallucination, if you have an idea what the points are or what can be, you can use it in your advantage. Yeah. Correct. Scout online job boards. Oh yeah, this is also good. Yeah, then you can offer the services. Mm-hmm. This you can use it with hi, hello. So you have, let me see if I can show you. Are you going to drop? Hi, hello. Log in. So here you can create the card, and you can use this for, let's go here for example. You can create a card, and then you can use this for whatever. So that's the thing. The only downside is you can see I log in on a website, and then it sends me a message, give them a review. This thing track you a lot. What nice thing is you can see this link, I don't use it a lot, but if you go to the other cards, like this one, because this I use it a lot. I share it a lot, so people press it and they see it. So yeah. And when I promote, I don't promote the thing. I just create videos to help people. But I think I need to be in the community where I can sit and then talk with them. But I don't speak Vietnamese. Okay, conclusion and recommendation. Interesting. Yeah, I agree with this conclusion. Yeah. So I think after the stream or whatever, I'll create this the business model. Create a folder where I put all these things in it. Then you guys can download and do it for yourself. Yeah. This is no budget. Yeah. Yeah. If the thing that I have in my head, if Google can do that, it can save you a lot of time. Because if you want to work like in an if you want to work like in a certain industry, you can tell them to do research for you. I'm gonna test that, but I only have 2 more left. Oh yeah. Let's see. Invest time, not money. I don't agree with this. Even though I have it, I had first a website. You put a lot of time and effort into it, but there's not a lot of engagement on the website. So I let other company create the website, and then I would just use their services. So that's why you see I have coffee, So do I have it open? That's why I have this. And that's it. Even though I don't like it, but here you have everything you need. Oh, I'm streaming right now. That's nice. I didn't know about that. Uh, but then here I put everything on it. And then I even create some AI where you can use them, so you can copy it. And this is really handy. But I need to create a video where I can explain to people. But I didn't know about this streaming right now. And the nice thing about this is, for example, if you type a tip, people see only this and then they can give a tip. So that's the nice thing about this. Creating a website like this will take a lot of time. You need to maintain it also. So, and that one is for free. So it's better use it like that way. Becoming a network powerhouse. Yeah, I don't agree with this part. You need to engage in both online and in person. In person costs a lot of time. Some people, yeah, no. If you see me, you'll be like, okay, why are you not outside or whatever? I'm focusing on other stuff. So that online part, I agree. Oh yeah, I remember someone asked me for, can you prove this and that? I was like, hey, seriously, I don't have time for this. You can see on 5 the reviews. I don't have time for this. It costs a lot of time. And when you when you need to negotiate with them, they want the cheapest price. They're not willing to pay for premium price. So no. Yeah. Social proof. Yeah, you can read the reviews online. Well, because people have a lot of reviews, so like they stop really trusting them. So, for example, if someone recommend you, it's stronger than when they read reviews online. We're gonna go buy the printer. So I just go there. If I see it's good, I will buy it. I didn't read any reviews about it online. So also people look, if you can solve my problem, do it. Yeah, this is the most important part. Their specific needs. And most people, when they offer something, they don't focus on the specific needs of some people. You see it technically with everything. When someone asks what kind of work you do or what do you do, it's hard for me to answer. But when you provide specific services, they have certain needs, you need to solve it. And because I focus too much on the specific, I ask question before I do something. I don't use genetic messages that are general. I don't use that now. No. Yeah, this I kind of agree with it. Yeah. Okay. So we finished this 50 pages. We finished this. I do not know what the weather is going to be. But later when I'm back, I will create based on this information that we have. I will fill this in. And then I do not know if I'm going to do it online or not. I think offline will go faster. Now we'll talk about it online. And then we talk about the VA. And then I'll create a folder where I can put everything in it. And then I will share with you guys. Yeah. So that's the thing. But it was an interesting stuff because it gave me an idea what is. And you can see when you create it, they do a research based on the most recent article, and then they refer to it, and it makes sense. Access on, you know. So that's also the benefit of that thing. So that's why I like it. Okay, we are going to the city. Wait, let me check the weather. Weather, watch me city. Because I got the message going to rain. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 50% is going to rain. This is problematic. And what about fella? Calculated. So today is going to rain. Then tomorrow it's streaming for 3 hours. Because right now I'm gonna go into the city just to buy the thing, but if it's rain, I can go and come back. That's not a problem. Yeah, it's already raining, by the way. Yeah. And the thing is, I don't like to start the stream when it's raining. I mean, go outside when it's raining. And because you guys don't know, when if I'm outside and it just start to rain, it's not a problem. But if you and it's raining, that's not good. Because you start the stream in the rain. That's weird. And no, you're not going to do that. I'm gonna go to the city. I'm gonna put my raincoat, just go to the city, buy the thing, and then come back, test it out, and then we should be fine. And then tonight I will be back, and then maybe tonight I will be back. Because after 10 it's difficult for me to stream because I have classes, and sometimes I don't have energy after the classes, especially if it's a difficult class. So yeah. So if you don't know, on YouTube I'm just streaming for 1 hour right now or more. But if you follow me on Kick or Twitch, you will see when I'm on YouTube. Sometimes I will be on Twitch or Kick. It depends on the topic. Like today, it's on Martisz, and I will create some videos out of this later at the end when we finish this part. But first, we need to do some research. Okay, so it's raining. It's raining. It's not that hard, but it starts to rain. I'll be back tomorrow or later today, and I'm trying to figure out what frame drop is. So I'm gonna look into the logs and see what's happening. So let's see if I do this correct. Yeah. Okay, so thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow on the same time. Yeah, so take care.